Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's layout, we are doing a 12 by 12 using the March Cocoa Daisy kit, which is called Big Sky. I had first thought of doing a cut file with it, and I do like the idea of a cut file, I do. But I'm kind of considering, just to keep it even more simple, and do like what I'm kind of thinking of is like patches. So I took the denim and then the like horse print or cow print that this one is, and I feel like I want to cut out circles on this one, hearts on this one, and then do stitching on them and put them together so that they look like a patch, and then have how many, like 9 of them, so it's a grid, and then replace out of the 2 circles of the same size, do photos of Valentina when I did this denim jacket little DIY moment. It's to have her grow into it so it'll fit her in graduating high school. So it's like a medium in Old Navy. So she's wearing denim and I thought it was perfect. So we'll do the circles for her. So out of the grid, you know, like 2 of them will be the circles and then the others will be the patches, is kind of how I'm thinking. I hope that made sense. Because I love this paper. You know, I definitely wanted to use that, and so denim on denim, I thought those would work fantastic. So I have all the stickers for the like little embellishments. I have labels. I have tiny words. I have the alphas for a title, the enamel dots, and then some other rub-ons we'll see if we can incorporate as well. And also because with the circles, where's that cool circle cutter? We're going to be using this bad boy that I hauled not too long ago. It's supposed to be a circle cutter. But you know what I'm already realizing? Is that, the smallest circle is only 4 inches. If I did 4, because these are 4 inches, then 4, oh no, 3 technically, but I just don't think that's small enough. Okay. Man, I wanted to use this little silly thing, but I need like 3-inch ones because I wanted them to have more white area. So what that means, that just simply means I'm going to have to use my nested circle die cuts so that I can get 3-inch circles, because I don't even have a paper punch that's 3. And usually, let's be honest, it's this one that's always loose because it's the one I always grab for. And actually, that one's like 2.75, so maybe that's this one. Yeah, this one's a 3-inch one. Okay, so that one's the 3-inch one, which is okay because that means I just got to use my new Spellbinder. What is this one? The Platinum 6. And I love this thing. I did a project, hopefully it is up by now, of, see this one I probably need to go a little bit bigger. So I wonder, hold on, let's figure this out. Well, let me put you on fast forward as I figure this out together. Okay, so let me figure out which size I actually needed to use for this one. That's the good thing about a nested die. If you don't have one in your collection, you definitely need one. I reach for these all the time, especially in the circle, because I know in my physical punches, I know I have like a 1, a 1.5, a 2, and maybe a 2.5. But that 3/3.5 is that sweet spot, especially if you want to do a grid with the circle on a 12 by 12, because that way it gives some white space in between the circles and they're not like having to touch each other at some point on your layout. So just keep that in mind. That's why the other cutter, I will be using that soon. I had a subscriber ask me if I've used it and if it's worth it. And honestly, I haven't used it yet. So actually it's going to be like a to-do list thing. Like make sure I do something that I need a 4-inch circle or bigger so that I can kind of see how that shape works for sure. What I'm also doing right now is I love the the circle size that I made it, but I still wanted to have, in essence, a mat for my photo ones. So I definitely am just kind of sizing it out and recutting some of them so that I can have the biggest size still not touch each other. That's what I was doing when you saw me kind of like twirl it around on the white cardstock, was just making sure there was enough space so that they didn't touch each other. And I know, so I'm totally like obviously a little behind on editing my
videos, because yesterday's video that I finally edited and put up, I had used my Cutterbug manual die cutting machine, and then obviously this one was made after I purchased my Spellbinders one. So this is the die cutting machine that I've recently upgraded, and I am in love with die cutting all over again. I wish I had bought one of these a lot sooner. I had my Cutterbug, if you recall, for 8 years. And it was like a workout to use. It was a workout to use, guys. So definitely, if you have not invested in a better die cutting machine, a manual die cutting machine, I highly encourage you to, especially if you want to get into dies, or if you're already a card maker and you already know this rule, you didn't share, you know. So I am definitely happy with how this is coming along right there. I'm, kind of auditioning it out, and now I'm taking that heart die cut die. I always say weird. So that way each of them has a patch, in essence, in the center. And on the back side, as you can see right now, I am trying to keep in mind one of the illustrations of the horse, which I just thought was so beautiful. So I got it perfectly inside the middle. And I like the opposite side as well. It kind of has like this almost like a canvas burlappy look to it. So I do start considering, if I have like 3 of that side and then 3 of the cow patch side, that could be some nice, how do we say, like balance to the layout. So kind of how you see them right now is how they end up with the patches of the cow print on the 4 corners, and then the other ones are in the middle. And so off camera, I did now stitch all of them. So I stitched all around the edge of the circle, and then I stitched the edge of the heart, and then I went down the center vertically for the heart onto the circle. And I left all the excess threads because I thought that added such nice detail for them to really look like these patches that I am going for. And so now I'm going through all of the stickers, the rub-ons, and the what do you call them, the vellum. Is it the vellum or like the washi stickers? That way they're a clear background. And I'm adding a little something something behind each of the patches on my paper to kind of give that mixed media look without actually doing mixed media, which is one of the awesome, reasons to get these Cocoa Daisy kits, is because there is always especially on the rub-ons, this ability to have kind of either a watercolor splotchy, paint splatter one. There are always some paint splatters, and then the smaller icons as well. So this one definitely had a bunch, and you just see me kind of randomly saying, okay, one's going to go here, one's going to go there. Which one doesn't have anything yet? Let me add this one. That's how randomly it was. You can see I'm just kind of going off, and I have the whole rub-on sheet in my hand still, and I'm just like, where needs it? Where's a little space? Let me push it. Let me see it. Oh, one needs it here. That's how it can be. Random thing. Don't overthink it, people. Don't overthink it. Just rub them on. I also went in with a few of the ones on white cardstock, or like the paper outline ones, because since it's on white cardstock, that border won't show either. So I also kept that in mind because I didn't want anything with too much of a border on there. And this really made the layout. I really feel like adding those little moments behind each of the denim circles added more interest for your eye to travel all around the page, and I definitely love it. And like I showed you, see, I have the cow patches in the 4 corners, and then the burlappy ones in the center. And on this patch itself, I don't have anything, but I thought it was perfect to have my title, and I'm using the Puffy Alphas in this brownie beigey color, and I'm spelling out keep growing. If you are familiar with this denim jacket I made a denim jacket with her name on the back, Montera. She's holding class of 2036. She's in kindergarten this year, and this jacket will fit her hopefully when she graduates high school. So it's a medium at Old Navy, and I will take pictures, kind of like first day of school pictures, and watch her grow in this jacket. So it's going to be a fun little extra photo that I can watch her grow, in addition to those first day of school photos with the signs that we always hold. So that's why she was in this larger than life denim jacket, because it should fit her in high school. So it's an adult size medium in ladies. And it's just a fun project. I saw it on a reel on Instagram, and I totally DIY'd it myself, and it came out perfect. So I love everything. Here I am committing to everything I just did. I had my T-square ruler to go. And then final touches are these dimensional enamel dots in the silver, gold, and the bronzy color. And I made sure that each circle had them somewhere on the layout. They're all just in different spots. But once again, it has your eye travel from circle to circle so that you don't miss any of the, you know, details that each one has. They're all a little bit different, and I kind of love that about that. I'm adding probably a few more. This is the holographic sheet of stickers, anything that was tiny enough to put it. And I'm just scanning, but I love the way it turned out. And here I am going in with some Heidi Swapp gold color shine in the gold.
Okay, that will, oh, I just touched the gold. That will wrap up this 12 by 12 layout. I thought about doing the grid stitching with the sewing machine after I thought, when I already started splattering. So I have to let this dry because of the gold splatter. But actually, I might go in and do some grid stitching just to kind of keep that theme throughout. Very blue, very fun. So despite it being a themed Western collection, I think I made it work quite nicely for this little one. So cute. All right, I will leave the 12 by 12 scrapbooking kit from Cocoa Daisy linked down below. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, everyone, bye!